Hei paralla taas kaikissa on TCP täällä ja tervetuloa uuden videon pariin. Tänään pelataan meidän The Expanse Telltale Story loppuun. Aikaisemmat 5 jaksoa striimasin Twitchin puolella ja niistä sitten koostin videot tonne YouTubeen. Ja nyt ajattelin tämän bonusepisodin Archangelin tehdä vain YouTuben puolelle videona, joten lähdetään Archangelin pariin ja katsotaan, minkälainen tämä bonus-episodi on.
And in politics, the Secretary General and other high-ranking UN administrators are on Luna for a security summit. We await the official briefing later tonight. Deputy Undersecretary Chrisjen Avasaralan has been sequestered to an undisclosed Earth location for emergency government operations.
Archangel
is arriving. Stand by for resume.
Archangel. Eli tää on se Archangel tää.
Ma'am, if you need anything at all, you can use it.
Okei. Tylyä toimintaa.
So this is the Secretary General's hideaway. Not bad for a coffin. Nishan, where the fuck are you?
Good morning, Madam Deputy Undersecretary. How was your trip in?
You mean my descent? I'm being guarded like a fucking war prisoner. What do you think?
Was it another assassination plot?
Could be
Tylyä
any damn
kielen
thing.
käyttöä.
With everyone on Luna for the summit, I am suddenly the highest ranked official on the planet.
Congratulations.
Bullshit. I was the only one expendable enough to remain on Earth.
Näin se kävi sinne
Where is
TV-sarjassa.
your voice coming from anyway? I don't see a comms link. What in the flying fuck?
Apologies for the dramatic reveal. I know how you dislike me pinging your terminal all day. This seemed to be a workable solution.
Niille he, jotka on The Expanse TV-sarjaa kattonut, niin tää on tuttua juttua. Itse olen katsonut kans sen eka kauden.
Jesus.
Ja aika pitkälle sen mukaan se meni mitä sarjassa. Mut joillakin muokkauksilla tietenkin hahmot on eri ja näin, mutta... Okei, päästäänkö jotain tekemään?
And Admiral Crusoe has sent an urgent message about a situation near Juno. And Undersecretary
Ja onko
Mendez is still
tää bonus-episodi nyt vähän semmonen, että tää kertoo, että mitä tapahtuu sitten kakkoskaudella?
Are you sure?
Yes, it reached your receiver about 45 minutes ago. I've forwarded it to your hand terminal.
Okay, go back to your dock. Let me get to work.
Noniin, nyt päästään työn touhuun. Ehkäkö? Tutorial. Press tab to view your current objectives. Okay. Renew messages at computer. Check hand terminal for messages. Okei, voidaan valita. Side-objektiiva ei. Okei. Joo.
Some fucking admiral and that Torque Mendes. That's the agenda.
Examine. Undersecretary Mendes. Kontaktilisti.
Undersecretary Avasaralan. With Fleet Admiral Hold indisposed on Luna, we've been instructed to defer to you for matters of lawful jurisdiction. At 1800 hours, the MCRN battleship Ramses II entered Juno moon space. We have hailed the Ramses II 3 times, and we are now within our rights to seize the vessel. However, I've been ordered to seek your go-ahead on all matters in the belt, regardless of urgency or severity. Seeing as you are a civilian administrator, I urge you to trust your military officers to make the right
Kyllä armeijan tyypit tietää miten toimia sillä siviili.
But I must warn you, if we do not receive orders soon, we will be forced to engage. Admiral Crusoe, out.
Civilian administrator, my ass. Brass prick.
Niinpä.
This Crusoe seems damn sure of himself. That makes me even less confident of his assessment. I better look into it myself before responding. It's been a long time since...
Hand terminal.
Hi, Mom. It's me. They lifted the comms embargo, and I wanted to say hey. Haven't heard from you in a few days, and, well, I'm worried. You took the news about Marie badly. She's not what you think she is. She's not a terrorist. She's fighting for justice for ordinary people who are caught in the crossfire. I know you say I distract myself from what's important, but, well, this is important. She is. To me. Anyway, I love you, and I miss you. Keep me in your prayers. Talk soon.
Stupid boy. This is no time for romance.
Reply.
Sweet child, the United Nations did not send you all the way across the solar system to get laid. We love to hear from you, but I expect updates on your health and safety, not on your damn love life. Listen to me, because I won't say it again. You must forget Marie, whoever the hell she is. You have a job to do, and your mind must be free from
Äiti on
all
kyllä
distraction. Focus
tyly
on your mission,
pojalleen.
and you will be back with us soon. Now, go. I'm sure there is something more important you should be doing. And be safe, my sweet boy. Make us proud.
Okei. Mitäs täällä on muuta? Pystynkö mä tekemään jotain muuta? Ei. Tietokoneella on Mendes. Otetaanpas sille Mendes.
Chrisjen, I hear you're working out of the bunker today. Is it as ostentatious as everyone says?
Only thing missing is a chandelier. I hear you were looking for me.
Ah, yes. Listen, your role as Undersecretary of Peace Operations is invaluable.
Tuon nimi jo kertoo siitä, että joku täytyy
And
tehtävä.
And yet, the Belter threat calls for greater scrutiny. It should be the work of a committee, one that I'm shocked hasn't formed earlier. Anyway, the Security Council is planning a vote on the issue.
What issue? The issue of whether to strip me of my powers and throw the belt into chaos.
I know big changes can be challenging, especially when you've been in the UN for so long. But this is a move to protect our people.
Of course. But I can't help but wonder who will be in charge of this new committee.
Well, that's for the Security Council to decide. My name has been put forward.
Yllättävää, että hänen nimensä.
Listen, maintaining peace in the belt is more than one person can accomplish. Everyone is finally acknowledging all the work you do.
By taking my job?
Oh, don't think of it that way. If you excuse me, I've got another call. Always a pleasure.
Mitäs sitten? Gather intel from star map. Settlement data. Mining west, okay.
A known OPA terrorist meeting with Martian agents. This could be interesting.
Joo. Will Caldera knowing Lieutenant von Voltaire Collective Radical. No niin, eli siellä on semmonen tehtävä juttu. Ramses tuolla on. Nyt intelligence report.
Based on the velocity, the Ramses doesn't appear to be any immediate threat to Juno.
All the more reason to keep assessing and avoid making a mistake, right?
Niin, ei ole mikään Junolle uhka.
Martians are brash, but a move like this
Has
requires
detected
serious
anomalous emergency
I don't
warship
like it.
Why would they
project
enter a
flight to
heavily
battle
guarded
to North.
demilitarized zone with a single warship? It doesn't.
Interesting. There have been no transmissions between the Martians on Juno and the Ramses too.
Niin,
So
eivät
it's
ole
either
ollut
a
toisensa
rogue ship
yhteydessä.
or meant to look like one.
Okei. Record message to Crusoe. Onpas tämmöstä poliittista tää peli. Toivottavasti tää nyt ei oo kaikki tätä että että tarvii vaan
Admiral Crusko.
niin sanottua diplomaattista juttua tehdä. Aggressiivinen
This is
totta kai,
Chrisjen Avasaralan, Deputy
koska se
Undersecretary
vähän
for
vähätteli meidän
Peace
roolia tuossa
Operations
aiemmin.
for the United fucking Nations. In case you have forgotten, I won't have any personal feelings about the Martians drive you to act unwisely. You will stand by for my orders and not move a goddamn inch until told to do so. Have a nice day.
Hyvä viesti oli. Jämäkkä ja selkeä. Make a drink. Nonni. Missäs meillä oli
Am I ready to unwind?
Yes, of course. Mekin voidaan ottaa samalla kahvia vähän tästä. Mielenkiintoista nähdä, miten pitkä tää on tää Archangel, koska noi chapterit muuten oli tunnin mittaisia, se viimeinen 5. chapteri oli vain puolisen tuntia, joten mielenkiintoista nähdä, että tämä bonus chapteri, minkä mittainen tää on.
It's all too much to control.
Okei. Hävisi projektiokuvat kuvat seiniltä. Nyt me ollaan ilman overia täällä. Miksi sä kattelet tyhjää seinää? Tuo. Siellä on joku luu.
Madam Deputy Undersecretary, I received a new update from the Director of Operations. Stand by.
The time window for restoration of services has been extended indefinitely. Thank you.
Does the Director of Operations happen to report to Undersecretary Mendez?
Yes, D.O. Tanaka is a direct report.
This is no accident. Mendez is trying to pluck me out of the vault.
Forgive me, Madam Deputy, but isn't that a little paranoid?
On ehkä, mutta ehkä...
His attempt to reorganize the Security Council would leave me powerless. He will stop at nothing to make it happen.
Whatever's causing it, we won't get much done without power.
You underestimate me, Nishan. My electrical engineering degree wasn't just for show.
Jahas. Mitäs meidän pitää tehdä?
Word of this gets out, I'll have your testicles as paperweights.
Okei. Pallit on paperipainoina sitten seuraavaksi, jos joku...
I learned a few things besides networking at Cambridge. Let's hope I
Connect
remember.
down. Restore power. Mites meidän pitää tämä saada? Varmaan mennään tuonne. Pitää päästä niinku tonne alas varmaan. Noin. Ei! Disconnect. Noin. Ja noin. Semmonen. Saatiin sähköt takaisin. Aika perus tommonen. Puzzle tähän peliin.
We have power again, but it's limited. Any news from
Play
the
chess with
outside?
Arjun.
The Security Council vote will proceed as planned, but you are scheduled to address the delegates first. The Ramses
Come on.
2 is still off course near Juno, and the intervention window is closing.
Mennään
You've
shakkipeliin.
received another message from Admiral
Minä en osaa
Crusko, and
shakkia
you should be
ollenkaan.
able to contact him again.
That won't mean shit if I can't make him listen. Did you find any dirt on him?
I'm afraid not. Of course, if the Secretary General weren't indisposed, he might share whatever unsealed files he might have.
Päästäänkö me?
He's safe.
Miksi
I
me ei päästä?
like this dark side of
Okay.
you, Nishan.
I learned from the best, Madam Undersecretary.
Noniin. Päästään. Oli tää juttelu ensin piti tehdä ennen kuin pääsi istumaan.
Undersecretary, this is Admiral Kruzko. I'm afraid the situation near Juno has reached its inflection point. The Martians are now openly flouting system law, and this act cannot go unanswered. Your empty posturing may be how UN bureaucrats conduct business, but we in the Navy are men and women of action. No orders have been issued, but I cannot guarantee the obedience of my captains. They understand that lives are at stake, and they are only human. I implore you to transmit orders as soon as possible. Kruzko, signing off.
This asshole won't respect me unless I make him.
Okei. Mitäs meillä on täällä nyt? Joudutaan tekemään päätöksiä taas. Zoom.
Shohreh has always liked the Dust Runners. Yet another topic we butt heads on.
Okei. No niin, laitetaanpas yhtä tiukka viesti sille Crusolle takaisin, että kuule, sinun pallit on paperipainoina, jos nyt et meitä kuuntele.
Sure you want to call before you found all the dirt on Kruzko?
You're right. I probably don't need to tell you why I'm breathing after everything that you have been through. You're giving him a hell over, girl, really? For diplomatic, you're settling how to burn your bridges. Choices in blood place, you need to go easy. I've been messaging Jim's department suspect Luna, and he's hurting that whole time. I've met this new girlfriend, Marie, and she's not what you think. Sharp as a razor and doesn't take shit from anybody. You'd probably like her if you weren't already convinced. You never will. Be a good mother and lay off the guy. Okei. Eli äiti on vähän turhan kova ehkä.
Hi, Mom. It's me again. 2 messages in one day. Must be a new record, right? So, we're gearing up for a mission. I don't know where yet. I never do, but I wanted to reach out. I don't care what you say. I'm not breaking things off with Marie. It's my decision. Just because you think you control the system doesn't mean you control me. Remember when you forced me to enlist and I didn't talk to you for 6 months? I don't want this to be like that. Call me back when you get a chance. I'd love to hear from you before we deploy.
Sweet boy, you must stay safe and return to us soon. You have an important job to do, and I trust you to do it well. However, I may have spoken too harshly about your infatuation with this Marie. She cannot be all bad if you like her, but keep your head in the here and now. The belt is a dangerous place, and you can never let your guard down. In that way, it's like politics. I love you desperately, and I pray I will see your face again soon. Semper Fi, my sweet boy.
No, ehkä toi oli semmonen parempi viesti. Contact Mendes. Okei. Mitäs Mendes? Mendes yritti sabotoida meitä vähän.
Oh, Chrisjen, I was just about to call you.
Oh,
the council has set a date for the reorganization vote. It's today, in full assembly.
Totta kai se on.
And I don't suppose you'd consider postponement for the council member who's working from a hole in the ground.
Oh, believe me, I asked. Begged even. But there's too much momentum.
Tietenkin.
I've made my position clear to you. I am sure I can make it to the other councillors as well.
Oh, of course. But the timing is, well, you should get on people's calendars as soon as you can.
Jeffrey, I like you. You're ambitious, and you have balls. That's why I am telling you to cancel the vote. You don't want to go up against me.
Chrisjen, you are an inspiration.
Se kuulostaa ihan tosi mulkulta. Tyypiltä.
But this motion is moving forward, and last I counted, you were 3 votes short.
Cocksucker.
I've populated your screen with 5 delegates whose votes may be winnable. You should call them and see where they stand.
Very good.
Okay. Natalie Dunning, Deputy Governor of Luna.
this is Deputy Governor Dunning.
Natalie is Chrisjen.
I should have known.
How are you, my friend? And what about your husband and those delightful children?
Chris, if I thought you gave a shit about my family, we'd both be in a different line of work. Now, what do you need?
It's the Security Council vote. Can I count on you to reject the reorganization under Mendes?
I like you, Chris. But not enough for charity.
Meaning?
Shepherd Complex has a faulty filtration system, and it needs updating. But the funds are never there. See that Shepherd gets its new water tower, and I'll support you.
I'll see what I can do.
You're Chrisjen Avasaralan. I expect a lot more than that.
Se ei mennyt ihan hyvin. Kokeillaan toista lähestymistapaa Singin kanssa.
Well, this is a surprise. To what do I owe the honor?
This is about the vote to reorganize the Security Council.
Ah, I see. Well, Jeffrey Mendez is a spiteful worm, and any motion he champions is certainly one I will vote against.
So I have your support.
If you make me one promise.
Totta kai. I can't make.
I'm afraid I can't make you any promises, Director Singh.
Smart. As of now, I will vote with you against the reorganization. However, whatever happens in negotiations, you cannot raise taxes. If you plan a tax hike of any kind, you will be calling Mendez Sir before the week is out. Do you understand?
No one wants
A
that.
more powerful Jeffrey Mendez is something nobody wants.
True, but power abhors a vacuum. If Mendez is stopped, who will step in to take his place? You?
I understand the situation, and I will make this work.
I appreciate the call, Madam Undersecretary. Good luck.
Avasaralan.
Okoro, I've heard that you're undecided on the security reorganization.
Only because I need to show up here eventually.
You're my
I
only
know
hope.
we've had our disagreements in the past, but your support in this vote is crucial.
How crucial?
Enough for me to be here kissing your ass, when I should be in New York getting a manicure.
So I can give you the vote, but I'll need something in return.
Of course.
Don't keep me in suspense.
We're getting a lot of flack from the wealthier tiers of the Earth admin zones. Too many private regulations over spaceport licensing.
You're joking.
They want the UN Accountability Office to deregulate private spaceports, and they're fine with higher taxes if that's what gets it done.
Very well. I will get back to you.
Oh my.
I'm sure you will, but only when your back's against
Toinen
the wall.
haluaa, että veroja ei nosteta, ja toinen haluaa, että veroja nostetaan. Tää ajeltäksessä. Meneepä mutkaiseksi.
Is this for real?
Is this for real?
Avasaralan. It's been a long time.
Elena, it's been a few years.
Years? Come on. You remember the last time we saw each other.
Play alone.
Of course, that was a wonderful day we had together.
At the ambassador's funeral.
Fuck.
It had its moments, I guess, but wonderful. You've always been a funny one, Chrisjen.
Listen, I need a favor.
Let me guess. Mendez security plan?
How did you know?
Singh warned me you'd be calling. But I understand why you're concerned. Any idiot can see what Mendez is trying to pull.
Can I count on you?
You may. But only if the proposed water tower in Shepherd Complex...
Ei vittu.
You're not a supporter of the
Gotta run.
project.
I'm not a
Yksi haluaa
supporter,
vesitornin. Toinen haluaa, että veroja ei nosteta. Kolmas haluaa, että veroja nostetaan. Ja neljäs haluaa, että vesitornia rakennetaan. Mitä vielä?
And incur the wrath of Jeffrey Mendez? I don't know how I feel about that.
Mendes is not the one you should be afraid of, Mr. Weiss.
I'm not sure I appreciate that implication, Madam Undersecretary.
It's simply a reminder that the People's Party has friends in the UN, and you wouldn't want to jeopardize that friendship.
Listen, I want to help, but I have my own issue that I could use your support with.
Naturally.
The private spaceports of the wealthy are draining resources and crowding public lands. Now some delegates are attempting to remove the limited regulatory oversight we have.
Totta kai.
Spaceport regulations. That's your issue.
That, and raising taxes, of course. The people have spoken.
Very well. Thank you for your time, Mr. Weiss.
Anytime. We appreciate your support.
I've captured the findings from your conversations with the delegates. You can review and prepare your policy decisions when ready.
Very good. I'll meet you at your station.
Yes, to the price, no taxes increase, mutta siinä ei lue mitään. Yes, new water tower. No to... Pääsenkö mä tästä... Aivan. Täs näin.
Let's give Dunning her water tower.
Vesitorni. Kummikos sä nyt...
Weiss is right. Earth's wealthy don't need fewer regulations.
Excellent.
Okoro and Weiss are both fine with increased taxes and will need the funds.
Noted.
Riittääkö se? Mä luulen, että...
Madam, according to my calculations, these policy decisions will not get you the votes you need.
God damn it.
Let's try again.
No.
3 hours later.
Perhaps we should examine your stance on raising taxes.
Perhaps we should examine your stance on fucking torturing me? I need Masterson's vote, and she's not wrong about the water tower. It will have to wait.
Sounds good.
Let's give Earth's rich idiots even less oversight. Yes on deregulation.
Understood.
Singh is a single-issue voter, no new taxes.
Got it.
Saatiinko tuolla niinku...
Let me double-check these tallies. Congratulations, Madam Deputy. This should secure you the votes. I'll send along your policy commitments to the 5 delegates.
Thank fuck. Of course, none of that will matter if I'm not there to cast the deciding vote.
I've requested a postponement to the session. In lieu of that, you can always connect in remotely, now that the power's restored.
I'm not banking on it. Keep pressing them.
Push send reply.
Admiral Krusko, here are your orders. You will remain in place. You will not intercept the MCR in Ramses 2. Understand, this is not a request, and I owe you no explanation. I will await your confirmation of these orders.
Niin. Se oli semmonen edelleen tiukka, mutta lempeäsävyisempi viesti. Tää on tosiaan tämmönen diplomaattisempi chapteri. Oliko?
Madam Undersecretary, full power has been restored to the compound.
That's a good news.
But the Security Council still hasn't responded to our request to postpone the vote.
No matter. So long as the trains are running, I will be there to see the look on Mendes' face when I end this farce.
Very good. I'll prepare for your imminent arrival. When you're ready.
Okay.
Security breach. Security
What
breach.
now?
Security breach.
Lockdown protocols, Archangel. Move, move, move.
Totta kai.
Ma'am, this is Private Sharp.
I know who the fuck this is. Who the fuck else locked me in this prison?
It was for your own safety. There's been a security breach in the compound, ma'am.
Stop calling me that, you hick. I am Deputy Undersecretary in the United Nations, not your country grandmother.
Yes, Deputy Undersecretary. I'm sorry.
We're conducting our sweep now, and we will have the site secure as soon as possible.
I can't wait for soon. The vote is happening now. That's the whole point of all this. Sharp, this is your last chance. Obey my orders and let me out of here now, or deal with the consequences.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. The consequences are immaterial. I have my orders and must see them through.
Yes, motherfucking soldier you are. Dismissed, private.
Nonni, no nyt meidän pitää sitten yrittää löytää keino päästä pois täältä.
This might come in handy. Unless I can find a way out of here, the vote will pass, and Mendes will kill me with his smugness.
Lockdown. Vote scheduled on the creation of the committee address mentioned about. Okay. Auttaisiko meditointi meitä?
Just keep me from setting myself on fucking fire. Forget about me. Just protect my son.
Noniin, nyt on meditoitu.
Nice. Nishan even thought to personalize
Okay.
the safe room.
Eikä meidän nyt meditoida kaikkia juttuja ja auttaako se sitten tossa? Koska ei meillä on mitään se Cruisa oli vielä siellä mun mielestä.
Give me the self-control not to murder that fucking admiral or anyone else who gets in my way today.
Joo. Oh. No niin, kato. Heti löytyi.
Where there's smoke, there's fire alarm. Come on. Fuck me. It's real?
Deputy Undersecretary, are you alright?
Nisha.
Nishani tuli. My hero.
Nisha. My hero. My savior. My... What's wrong with your screen?
Poor reception. Reinforced walls. We can't connect to the boat from in here.
What the fuck is your plan then?
I don't know. I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize. Just blow. Blow!
Ma'am? What's happening? I'm coming in. What is this? Where's the Deputy Undersecretary?
Ahaa. Sharppi jäi lukkojen taakse.
Enjoy the R&R, Private. You've earned it.
Ma'am, let me out.
Nishan?
Linking you into the session now.
If that's all the arguments, we will convene the vote. All those in favor.
Excuse me, counselors. I have the Deputy Undersecretary. Madam, whenever you're ready.
Counselors, I apologize for my tardiness. I have been enjoying the Secretary General's underground hospitality today. We all want to increase security in the belt, but this vote will not accomplish it. The measure is a farce. The belt mocks the UN for its bloated bureaucracy. Why would they respect the wishes of a committee, much less a committee of politicians? Counselors, my son is stationed on Callisto. No one wants to de-escalate tensions in the belt more than me. But this motion will only lead to more chaos.
Thank you, Madam Avasaralan. We'll convene the vote then. All those in favor? All opposed? The motion has failed 67 to 66. Security in the belt will remain under the jurisdiction of the Deputy Undersecretary. Thank you, everyone. Meeting adjourned.
One last thing, Secretary. I would like to put on the record my personal commendation of one Private Sharp for remaining steadfast to his post in the face of tremendous obstinacy by yours truly. He is an exemplary soldier, and I see a bright future for him after today.
Your commendation has been added to the record. Meeting adjourned.
The security protocols are lifted. Ma'am, I don't know what to say.
Thank God. Now, get the hell out of my office.
Ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
Sehän meni hyvin.
Office? I rather like the sound.
Ollaanko me saatu lisää viestejä? Avaruudesta. Mendesiltä, ei Kruskalta. No niin.
Madam Avasaralan, I've received your instructions, such as they were. I found them both insufficient and ill-prepared, respectfully speaking. Shortly after your last message, we initiated an attack on the MCRN Ramses II. We boarded the ship and no threats were discovered. Immediately afterward, Juno reported a spike in insurgent activity. Protests, vandalism, far too coordinated to be the work of angry belters alone. While we were chasing our tails, Mars was already working to re-establish order on Juno after the chaos they created. Questions of whether Mars should have sole control over Juno are already being raised, just as the Martians planned. I'm prepared to accept responsibility, and only ask that my soldiers not be disciplined for their loyalty in following my orders. I'm drafting the official report. Your oversight will be documented as well. Perhaps we both could have been more thorough. Cusco out.
Voi Krusko, kun olisit vaan kuunnellut meitä.
I'm sorry to hear that my orders weren't enough to deter you, and shocked that you would be stupid enough to admit this to me. Your inability to follow a simple order will be discussed at length once you return to Earth. I tell you not to fuck this up any more than you have, but I sincerely doubt that's possible.
Niin. Soitetaan Mendesille nyt. Kysytään vähän kuulumiset. Hei, miten menee?
Jeffrey, what an exciting vote that was.
Indeed. How wonderful that you were able to make it after all.
Kuulostaa tosi tyytyväiseltä.
To tell you, an ambassador position has just opened up on one of Neptune's moons. It occurs to me that someone with your ambition would be a perfect candidate.
You wouldn't actually create a brand new ambassador position just to send me to the ass end of the solar system?
Yes, I
You
would.
seriously underestimate how petty I can be. Enjoy the trip. I hear Titan is lovely this time of year.
Now, wait just a minute.
Sinne Tritoniin vaan. Leave the office. Me päästään officen ulkopuolelle. Ehkä. Tai sitten ei. Mitäs tuo? Tää on tyhmää, kun liikkuu tosi hitaasti. Leave.
Madam Undersecretary?
Yes, Nathan. You know, I feel strangely sentimental about you in this role. I worry that you in the flesh again may be something of a letdown.
Madam, it's news from Callisto, and it's not
Oh
good.
no.
Show me.
Although all reports have yet to be verified, it has been confirmed that a significant, violent uprising has occurred on the shared MCR UN moon station of Callisto. In what the UN is calling the Callisto Insurrection, Martian-backed laborers in the shipyards of Callisto turned on UN peacekeepers in what is believed to have been a coordinated attack.
My God.
While tensions have been mounting in the region for some days, the exact purpose of the attacks and any possible coordination with Mars remain unknown. The Martian Congressional Republic has yet to issue a statement. And just in, we have learned that UN Marines are being deployed and are being met with fierce resistance at the station. We're also told that some military officials now believe that a portion of the uprisers may be OPA operatives posing as shipyard workers.
It's a message from your son.
Onko se hengissä kumminkin?
Listen, I haven't heard back from you yet, and I can't talk long, but I didn't want to go into a mission the way we left things.
Madam Undersecretary.
I want to thank you for believing in me. I know we don't always agree, but I'm still grateful for your support and even your advice. Sometimes.
Chrisjen, they've released the official list of casualties.
I didn't want to enlist, but maybe you were right to twist my arm. I've learned a lot out here. I even met someone really special. So,
Oh no.
you. I love you, Mom. I'll call you again soon.
Missäs me nyt ollaan? Kuka me nyt ollaan? Siellähän se yksin junassa. Oltaisiko me voitu estää tuo mun se kysymys, mitä ehkä tässä voi kysyä, jos oltais jotenkin toisin päätetty juttuja. Vaikea sanoa.
Oye, who is this?
You don't know me. My name is Chrisjen Avasaralan. I'm Shohreh's mother. And you must be Marie.
No niin, täällä nähdäänkin mitä nämä päätökset sitten meni. 54% käski se ei käydä testeissä. 46 käski vaan unohtaa se. 31% vaan meditoi. Oli aggressiivinen. 69% oli diplomaattinen Kruskon kanssa. Meditation 74% meditate and prayers, 16% meditate or prayed, 10% vaan ei tehnyt mitään niitä. Blaming the blackout 46% oli sitä mieltä, että Mendes oli sen takana. 54% niin kun oli sitä mieltä, että se epäili, että se oli Mendes. Advice for job Sharampal 72% oli sitä mieltä, että Avasaralan oli Chapralsi was too harsh about girlfriend, eli että se oli liian jyrkkä sen tyttöystävän suhteen. 28% vaan sanoi, että käski sitä kuunnella äitiään. Kruskon kanssa 18% vaan oli että epäonnistui siinä Kruskon hyökkäyksen estämisessä. 18% oli myös sitä, että 18% myös löysintä todisteita ja niin kun sai sen pään kääntymään sen hyökkäyksen suhteen. 64% sai sen pään kääntymään, mutta ei löytänyt todisteita. Eli oltiin vähemmistössä. 24% Avasaralan needed multiple tries to get all the votes. 24% vaan 66% sai ne ensimmäisellä yrityksellä. Mä en ihan hiffannut sitä. Ja 10% sai kaikki äänet toisella yrityksellä. Eli aika moni teki samalla tavalla kuin minä. 42% lashed out sharpia, 58% piti päänsä kylmänä, kun se oli sinne safe roomiin jätetty. Finishing the game 20%, didn't play the all 3 rounds of chess with Arjun, 20% vaan. 80% pelasi shakkia. Tää mulla ehkä sen takia, että mä en tätä shakkia osaan. Sen takia ehkä jätin pelaamatta. Semmonen oli Telltale The Expanse Archangel bonusepisodi. Aina peukkua, tykkää videosta, tilaa kanava, jos et ole tehnyt sitä. Niin nähdään seuraavien videoiden parissa. On TCV taas täällä. Kiitti seurasta. Morjens.